So what I really think about Michael Jordan coming back to NBC, let me give it a full-fledged take, shall I? They should be trying to give him some ownership. They really do. His return to NBC, when I say that, he should get what Bill Cosby couldn't get. Ownership. When you bring a guy who was a money-making machine to the United States. So this is when I talk about institutionalized systematic racism. When you generated billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars, shoes, endorsements, corporate made it viable. I don't think people will understand, regardless of who you think is the greatest basketball player ever, and it's always subjective to opinion. Let's just talk about the economics back in 1984, shall we? He was to sports like Michael Jackson was to music, like Eddie Murphy was to movies. And a lot of times when people don't understand that, and when I say this about ownership, when I say this about having a say, um, just from the perspective of what he represented as an institution. See, the reason why I'm going in on this is because I watched a Michael Irvin interview and he said something real eagerish and off. He talked about on the court it's Jordan, but off it's LeBron because of the business. How do you think LeBron got there? Now, for the love of the game, Jordan can flat out play. Also, for the love of the game, economically, he put the network on the map, really. I mean, he made basketball a must see on NBC. He made it accountable. They held it to a standard of quality. Now, when Jerry Krause was acting all janky and funky about getting him a $30 million deal, are you kidding me? I said Christian Brown, who plays for the Denver Nuggets, just got a deal for a 5-year, $125 million, which they hand out $25 million, $30 million deals a year like it's out handing out Halloween candy. Who do you think made that possible? As far as a modern player who had the cachet and the face to sell the product. This is all due respect to Spencer Hayward of the world and the Julius Ervings of the world and the Magic Johnson of the world, because I'm going to talk about black athletes in particular who did it, and Oscar Robertson's too. But Michael Jeffrey Jordan informs the modern perspective, the logos, the imagery. You don't have that without that cachet to sell the game. What did he have to sell the game? He had the skills. He had the aptitude to want to give his best performance, play all year long, come back from injuries, and play at a high level. We're not going to talk 6-0. We ain't talking 10 scoring titles. We ain't talking about